Hey folks, today is the beginning of another week here. I've got metal here to do the shed roof finally, so that's what I'm going to be working on this evening. Alright, so I got my drip edge installed, both sides. Alright, so I got my first sheet of metal installed on here, and unfortunately this metal is already pre-drilled for the roof lath. It's got pre-drilled holes, but I think it's going to work out okay because it just has a little bit of a shorter overhang, which should be fine because I'm planning to put gutters on there. But the sun is down and it's getting dark, so I got to get moving. All right, guys, I'm out here this evening working on the shed roof again. Last two times I was out here, it got dark on me, and it's heading there right now. So I've got the corner trims all ready to go, and the ridge cap. I'm ready to put the ridge cap on. I'm gonna hustle here before it gets dark and try to get that stuff done. All right, so now I've got all the corner trims on, or rake trims, and got those installed. And I cut this down a little bit at the top because I'm gonna bend the top of the metal up with a handbrake to keep water from blowing in there. And I'm also gonna put some closure strips on there to keep the furries out. So there I've got these bent up with the handbrake. That'll help keep water from blowing up underneath the ridge cap. And we got the closure strips pre-installed. Now it's time to do the finishing touches on the ridge cap, and then I still have some screws to put in and the roof will be done. Alright guys, there you have it. I know it's hard to see, it's getting dark, but finally got the roof done. I'm gonna have to come back and screw the ridge cap some more, but other than that, we're done. Well guys, it's an exciting time. We have finally moved our camper out to the property here. Today, it's an exciting day because I've got my dad and all three of my brothers out here, and we are working on the storage shed. Getting doors in, siding on. We got Tim over there working on the plumbing.
Oh, darn.
We got Joe and Dave putting in the garage door.
This is so nice.
We got some burgers and some fresh cookies. Oh yes.
Less than half this size.
I know.
Go get them, Nate.
Yep. Do you have ketchup? Is this what you These tracks are out. Can I tighten these bolts? Oh, no. I want to go with that.
All right, they're getting the garage door put in. Nate's getting the first piece of side metal on here. Dad's getting this door installed here. And Tim's in there getting the wiring done. Got the door in? Oh wow. That's a wonderful sight. sun is set. We got siding on 3 sides, most of it. Got the door installed and the garage doors installed, and most of the wiring is done. Alright, it's another day, guys, here at the homestead property, and it's definitely winter. It's feeling pretty cold today. The other day my dad and brothers were here helping me work on the storage shed, which was amazing. We got the doors in and a bunch of the siding on and most of the electrical and plumbing done, so that's just amazing. I'm really grateful for their help there. So let me show you what we got done then. So garage door, walk-in door, a little bit of siding on the front, trimmed out the door. We got my brother Nate, who works with me doing roofing and siding, he trimmed out the windows, and then I got the metal on this side. Oh, he also did the rat guard trim all the way around. They had to leave, but I got these 2 sides on, and he helped me with the other side over there, and we decided to go with the same length of metal all the way around, and then we're going to do a break and then do the gable metal separately, because the metal I had just enough to do this all the way around. The metal that I had for the gables was left over from a job that we were working on. It was already pre-drilled for a different screw pattern than what we did here. So here I put my side girts at 2-foot centers, and that metal was pre-drilled for a barn dominium with plywood on the sides, so we pre-drill it every 30 inches. So that wasn't really going to work for the gables on my shed here. So we decided to do a break, make a transition, and then do the gable metal separately. So I think that's going to work out a lot better, and it'll probably look good, so that's really awesome. So let's take a walk inside here. Oh, it's pretty dark, but so my brother Tim, he does it plumbing and electrical, so he put in the plumbing, the outlet for the dryer, and hookups for the washer and dryer, which we'll have here. And then here's the washer and dryer we picked up the other day. Let me open the garage door so that we get more light in here. Man, that is sweet. Anyway, let me show you the water system we got here. Got this IBC tote for 150 bucks. It's a food grade one, and I got it set up in here and plumbed it up to 3/4 PEX into this pump here, which pressurizes the line, and this goes down under the ground down to the camper, which comes out of the shed there, comes down under the ground, across the driveway, down around there to the yard hydrant, which then goes into the camper. And as you can see, we've got really good water pressure. The pump is for that pressurizes this is 70 psi. And I don't know if this thing is just faulty or what, because it doesn't seem to show an accurate pressure rating on there. Normally when we're using the water, it's about 80 or 90 psi. So there you can hear the pump running. This pump only kicks on when we turn the water on in the camper. So right now my wife is using the water and it's just purring away. So it works really good. I got this on Amazon, and I'll leave a link in the description to this pump here, and it works really well. And as far as an update on the well, we have not had the well guy back out to drill our well deeper, which is what we're planning to do. We just haven't had that done yet. So at this point, we're just using this temporary water system, and that works pretty good actually. We have good water pressure in the camper. A trench dug partways out there. The guy I bought this property from has a water line that's connected to a private city water line out of the driveway at the road. So he's going to let us tie into that, and then we'll bring that in this trench here and hook it up to our IBC totes in the shed, and then we'll just have to fill our totes at night, maybe twice a week or something. I'll have to put in a meter out there and stuff. So that's our plan for water at this point, until we get water from our well, if we can get water out of the well. So hopefully we can. If you guys think about it, you could say a prayer for us that God would open the well and give us water, so we would appreciate that. So thank you. So anyway, today I'm just going to be working on siding on the shed. So I'll probably trim out the garage door and then keep putting metal siding on the front here and get that done. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some fascia around on the inside because I don't have garage door trim, and then I'll just put J-channel around the outside of that, and then probably later I'll put a bead of black caulk in between it to seal it off, and then I'm still probably going to get a piece of diamond plate, tread plate then to put along the bottom as well, and then I'm going to have to get some garage door trim to trim it off and complete the trimming out process for the garage door. So I just have some leftover fascia from a job we worked at, this black stuff. I'm gonna have to rip it down, make it narrower, and then put that all the way around first, and then J-channel around it. Well guys, it's another wintry day out here. I'm just working on the shed once again. First thing I'm doing is I'm installing the outside corners on the shed. I got one done already and getting ready to do the next one. Alright, so next I'm installing these cardboard baffles up in here so that the spray foam guy can insulate up against those and won't spray foam out into my soffit here. And I'm also installing this soffit trim, and my soffit will go into that and be attached to the sub fascia there. Alright guys, so I got some soffit up there. You might not be able to see it very well, but I got all the four corners on, the outside corners, and I got the soffit trim put on three sides, and I got soffit put up along this side here. But it's getting dark and it's snowing a little bit, so I'm gonna call it a day for today. Alright guys, I'm back out here at the property. It's probably a good week since I last did any filming. I've been working a lot, been pretty busy, and I've got a whole lot of time to work on the shed. But I got a surprise for y'all today. Let's go take a look inside. Nice garage door. It's got a few dents in it, so I might have to show that to Lowe's and see if they can give me a discount on it or something. But I got that garage door from Lowe's and worked out really nice. Looky there. What do we have here? Insulation. Check it out. So I had a guy out here today and he spray foamed the inside of the shed for me. So it is now insulated. So we just need to put some paneling on the walls and frame the interior walls. Then we can get our water system hooked up, get the washer and dryer hooked up, and we'll be ready to roll. Wow, look at that. I can smell it. Smell it pretty good. Oh, wow. This is my first time coming in here since it's done. My goodness. He did 2 inches. But it looks like a little bit more than 2 inches, but that'll be fine. But man, it's really cool to have this done. Wow, that's gonna be awesome.